Hi folks, Paul here again, and this is going to be about the hardware for my range project, and this is the current state of the art. So there's a TFT display. It's 128 by 160 pixels, RGB 1.8 inch display, and I've got this 3D printed shroud frame thing that it fits in very snugly, like that. So that allows it to fit inside the dash. There's a slight lip here that you probably can't quite see that holds it in place between the front clear part of the dash and the back of the dash. And then there's a variation that I've just designed, this one here, and this allows you to just slip the display onto the dash. Let me just show you that. Pardon the wonky screen, it's just quicker. So that allows it to just slip in the gap between this outer panel and the actual clear plastic, and so it sits there nicely. The benefit of that is if you're prototyping this on somebody else's car and you don't want to break into their dash, you can test it, or on your own dash if you want to test all this before actually installing, then that's a good option. So there's that. I've done a 3D printed enclosure for the level shifter. So this is a 5-volt Arduino, so there's 5 volts coming to here. There's a level shifter in here that talks to the 3.3 volt display. Then this is the magic, and it's so what we've got here is a Arduino Pro Micro. You can also use a Pro Mini if you want. At the moment my program uses 98% of the program space. So this board here, this board here is one that I've made on Easy EDA, so I will be putting this up on JCL PCB, their sharing website that allows you to get these made by JCL PCB for $2 for 5, which is a ridiculously cheap price. This is an upside down CAN bus module, and I use it upside down because when you buy it, the pins come pointing upwards by default. So the least amount of effort is just to install it upside down. And then under that is a 12 volt to 5 volt buck converter. I've got an option to switch between using the car CAN or the vehicle CAN bus, and the other side is for the EV CAN. I got my labels round the wrong way. Then there's the OBD2 plug, and you can, if you're very clever, put an OBD2 socket on the back side. I haven't done this on this one. And I've got a push button which I'm currently not using. So there's an option there for some kind of functionality, and when you stick that together, you can push that button, and at some point I'll think of a really good use for that. Yeah, so that is all the hardware. I have put together a GitHub page which includes the software and the list of all the hardware and links to parts on AliExpress. So that is the plan. There's a board for the level shifter, for the thing in here. This one has 3 mistakes on it, so I've rejigged that, and I've got a new one coming from JCL PCB. I've got 3D printed bits for the enclosure that clip together, so that's quite nice. And I've got this nice little clip that clips on the side of down here, so that this cable can be tucked away nice and tidily and doesn't make a mess. So that's quite nice as well. Alright, that's enough for now. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I will attempt to answer them. Alright, thanks for watching. Cheers!